Jack and Rose, the first day of dating. Jack was a young man. He was 22 years old. She lived in a small town near the river. Jack worked in a bookstore. He loved books, stories, and quiet afternoons. Rose was also 22 years old. She lived in the same town. Rose was a student. She studied art at the local college. She liked to paint, draw, and listen to music. Jack and Rose had seen each other before in the town. Sometimes Jack saw Rose in the bookstore. Sometimes Rose saw Jack walking near the park. But they never talked too much. Only small words like hello, good morning, have a nice day. But one day everything changed. The invitation. It was a Saturday morning. Jack was working in the bookstore. He was putting new books on the shelf. Suddenly, Rose walked inside. She was wearing a light blue dress and carrying a small notebook. Hi, Jack, Rose said with a smile. Jack felt a little nervous. Oh, hi, Rose. How are you? I'm good, Rose answered. She looked around the store. I'm looking for a book about painting. Jack showed her the art section. They walked together. Jack said, you really like art, right? Yes, I love it. Painting is my favorite thing, Rosie said. Then she looked at Jack and asked, and you, do you like art? Jack laughed a little. I'm not good at painting, but I like stories. Books are my art. They both smiled. Then Rose took a deep breath and said, Jack, would you like to go for a walk with me today? Maybe after lunch? Jack's heart beat fast. He didn't expect that, but he quickly answered, yes, of course, I would love to. They walked in the park. In the afternoon, Jack and Rose met at the park. The sun was shining and the air was fresh. Birds were singing and children were playing. Rose said, this park is beautiful. I come here to draw sometimes. Jack looked around. Yes, it's very calm. I usually read here. They walked slowly, talking about simple things. Rose asked about Jack's family. Jack asked about Rose's studies. They laughed when they found out they both loved ice cream. Chocolate is the best, Jack said. No, strawberry is better, Rosie replied, smiling. Maybe we can test both flavors one day, Jack said playfully. Rose giggled. Yes, that's a good idea. The first ice cream together. After walking, they decided to go to a small ice cream shop near the park. The shop smelled sweet and the colors of the ice creams were bright. Jack ordered chocolate, Rose ordered strawberry, but they sat by the window, enjoying their ice creams. This is nice, Rose said softly. Yes, very nice, Jack answered. He looked at Rose and felt happy. They talked for a long time. They shared dreams. Rose wanted to be an artist. and maybe have an exhibition. Jack wanted to write a book one day. You know, Rose said, maybe your book could have drawings inside. My drawings. Jack smiled widely. That would be perfect. A book with your art and my words. The sun set. When the afternoon was ending, they went, they went back to the park. The sun was setting. The sky was orange, pink, and gold. Rose sat on a bench. Jack sat next to her. It was quiet for a moment. They just watched the sky. Then Rose whispered, Jack, I'm happy today. Jack looked at her. Me too. This is the best day I had in a long time. Rose turned her face to him. Their eyes met. Slowly, Jack touched her hand. Rose didn't move her hand away. Instead, she held his hand gently. Jack, Jack, she said softly, I think today is special. Yes, Rose, Jack replied. Today is the first day of something new. They smiled at each other, and then, for the first time, Jack and Rose shared a sweet, soft kiss. The promise. After the kiss, they stayed together in silence, just holding hands. The park was calm, and the stars started to appear in the sky. Rose said, Jack, let's promise something. What promise? Jack asked. Let's promise to always be honest with each other, to always support each other, even if times are hard. Jack nodded. Yes, I promise. They smiled again. It was simple, it was young, but it was real. That night, when Jack walked Rose home, they said goodbye with another kiss. And that was how their story as a couple began, with books, ice cream, laughter, and a sunset. The end. Thank you for listening to this story. I hope you liked, and if you liked, share this channel with a friend, give your like and comment. It's the principal thing. Comment in the video to help our channel grow. Thank you again and see you in the next episode. Bye bye.